Kids, we're going to be doing Frosty the Snowman today. Now, I'm going to be using marker, but you need to use a pencil. So, to start with, we are going to make a little curvy line at the top, probably about as big as our hand is wide. And then we're going to take that down and down. That's right, this is his hat. Then we're gonna make another curvy line like so that's wider than our hand. It goes out further. This is the brim of his hat. And then that's gonna curve around, curve around. Then we're gonna make his head. We're gonna start under this line right here. We're gonna come up and around and back down. Like that. Let's not look at that. Okay, then we're gonna draw two eyes that are gonna be, again, curvy lines because he's smiling. And then we're gonna draw another curvy line and a sideways V for the nose. And then we're gonna draw a little smiley face like that. And then we have some cheeks here with some circles like that. Then we're gonna draw another curvy line. This time it's going down though, it's going down. And then we're gonna do some little wiggly lines on the side. This is his scarf. And then we're gonna do another repeated line underneath right here. Okay, and this is gonna be his scarf. So we're gonna take this line and we're just gonna go out, come back, and repeat that. We're gonna take another line coming out from the scarf, kind of curvy, drop down, repeat that curve, coming back in. And now we're gonna put some polka dots through the scarf just to break the scarf up. Just some little dots, not super tiny. And then we're gonna draw some lines through the scarf around his neck, just maybe one or two. There we go. That looks nice. You're doing a great job. Now we're going to draw a little line going across above his brim. We're going to draw two lines like a V, put three little dots underneath, and then put M's on each side of the lines coming out. The M's are going to make it look like he has holly on his head. Then I'll continue the sash around his hat. I'm putting some diagonal lines in. And now comes the big belly. So here's a letter C, another letter C that carries through his scarf. And here's his little buttons, the dots coming down, a line coming out from his belly with three more lines. And then we're going to thicken that line at the bottom. Same here. Line coming up from his belly, three lines. There's a thickened line at the bottom. And now we're going to do the background. So I'm going to put a little curvy line kind of around where the scarf is, coming up, then another line on top of that like a hill. I'm going to draw two lines up, a line across, and a big V, upside down V. Then I'm going to do another one. And then this one is going to go behind this one and be bigger, like that. Then we have one thing left. We're going to put a great big star in the sky. So we're going to start with a plus sign, connect, 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 and connect. And there we go. There is our Frosty the Snowman, and he is ready for oil pastel. Nice work, everybody. Hello, boys and girls. We're going to be coloring Frosty the Snowman today, and I'm going to start with white. Now, this white is dirty, and that's okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to start by pushing really hard on Frosty. And it's okay if Frosty gets a little bit dirty because, you know, there's always junk in the snow when I build my snowman. I don't know about you. And then I'm going to just color his face white. I know it's getting messy. It's okay. All right, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of white down here on the snow, a little white over here on the snow, a little white up here. Okay, and you can see my thing's breaking up. I'm just gonna put it back in. Don't let these get on the floor. Okay, all right, because they make a big mess. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some green dots back in here where I drew some dots. There we go. And I'm pushing hard, boys and girls, because we are going to be oil pasteling on top of this. And then here we go, we're gonna put some yellow in up here for the star. Okay, and I'm gonna put some light green on this tree and some dark green on this tree because it's behind the little tree. I'm trying to color hard and not let any peepholes of paper show through. And then we've got some brown for the trunk, and we've got some red for the holly, and I got some green for the holly here. There we go. There we go. Now, if you drew really small, this is gonna be a little challenging because these are not little pastels. Let's see, for the stripe, I think I'm gonna repeat the star color in here and maybe put a little orange on and put a little orange on his little nose and a little pink on his cheeks. And oh yeah, that's right, we got his arms. Okay, let's see. And now last, I'm going to put some black in. So black's very powerful. So that's why we're leaving it for last, because if we put black in first, it would get all smudgy and gross. Oh, look, I stripped it off. That's okay. So I'm gonna start with his little buttons. His little smiley face. His little eyes. And lastly, his hat. And again, I'm trying to push kind of hard. Oop, I broke it. That's okay. They get all broke up. That's just the nature of the oil pastel. And oil pastels are very similar to paint. They're nice and smooth and you can blend with them. Oh gosh, this is gonna be tricky to color around this, but I can do it. You can do it too. Peephole there. Okay. Color around this guy. Okay, now this is all we're gonna do for day one. Okay, so in review, I've got white, white, white. Now I've got green. I got some browns, yellow, orange, pink, and last, black. Leave black for last. Okay, so these are gonna go back into your oil pastel container. Oh my gosh, I lost one on the floor. Quick, grab it, quick, before it makes a big mess and sucks 10 minutes of my life away cleaning it up. Okay, whew, I got them all back in. Everything's good. Okay, So we will come back tomorrow and put paint on this. Thanks for being good listeners. Okay, so here we are, boys and girls, day 2. I've got a couple paper towels. I've got my table paper, some paint, brushes, lots of water, and I have this oil pastel. So I'm gonna start by using my great big brush here, and I'm just gonna get some real watery red. And I'm gonna come in here and paint over my dots red. Look at that. The green is saying, hey, you can't be on me. Look at that, it's magical. Not really, it's just oil and water. There's no magic, it's just science. Okay, there we go. Nice work. Now we're going to flip this over and we're going to paint the sky. So to paint the sky, I'm gonna start with some watery blue. There we go, very watery blue. And I'm gonna paint right over here the watery blue, like so. Okay, watery blue, because the sky is darker at the bottom of the horizon, and as the sky goes up, it gets lighter. You might not have known that. Okay, now I'm gonna put some white on my brush with water, and I'm gonna make a lighter blue, just like that. Now I'm just gonna put white only and extend it, more water. I'm painting over my star. Yeah, that's okay, it'll come back. Water, there we go. And I'm really gonna water over this stuff that I want to come back. And then I also can take and I can dab it and rub it a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now I've got this darker at the bottom and lighter as it goes up. Now I'm going to paint a little bit of color on my snow. And I know you're saying, but wait, snow is white. Well, yes, but it has a little shadow. So I'm gonna paint it lots of water, like that. There we go. And you know, if I want, I could put a little light blue in Frosty, just a little. And again, boys and girls, I've got this super watery, and you want to stay off the black because it's gonna pick up. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit of light blue, super light blue, under his thing here. Hat. There we go. Maybe a little under his nose. And if you're like, ah, I don't like that, then put some water on it and just water it out. Oh. Now the next part, if you're gonna do this, be very careful. You're just gonna put it on there. Don't rub it around. There, leave it, don't rub it. Okay, so I'm thinking I want a little bit more right here. So I think I'm gonna put just a little bit of blue here. Put a little bit of dark blue in here, and I'm just gonna fade it in like that. And then I wanna kind of lighten it. I'm not gonna rub it, just gonna tap. Then I'm looking at this, and I think I want a little bit of dark blue kind of back in here. just to kind of set Frosty off. So, go. All right, done. One thing I did not do is I did take this and I did not go, no, don't do that. Just press it, hold, okay? All right, now this goes in the trash. I know you want to go goo goo gaga, I still wear diapers and poop my pants. Don't do that. Just throw this away. Put your brushes back where you found them, and this goes to the dry rack. Thanks for being good listeners.